Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gaura Sundar Jaya, Nitya Gaura Sundar Jaya, Nitya Gaura Sundar Jaya, Nitya Gaura Sundar. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. बोल हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। अब कंटिन्यू करना, आपको कंटिन्यू करना, आपको करना। She's here. She's here, I saw her. I can turn it on. Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine.
Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Chaitanya Nityananda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Chaitanya Nityananda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. कलयुग हर नाम संकीर्तन की आयुषा माता जी की जय।
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
एक
सेकंड let me check आवाज क्यों नहीं आ रहा
हरे राम
हरे राम
हरे राम
हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे. The dinner thing is not very becoming Mataji. I'm just looking and you're chanting and your hand went up like that. Right? Of course, Prabhuji is also here. So today, welcome the devotees. They are very, very happy to have all of your association in this wonderful month of Kartik that we have been celebrating for the last 3 weeks. This is the final concluding week. So it is even more potent, powerful, because the cream, the essence comes out at the end, right? When you boil the milk, it's like that, so you have to boil. Similarly, the nectar of this month of Kartik, of course, we have been joining every week, so that is wonderful. But this last week, also today, is the Uttana Ekadashi, and this is the beginning of very, very auspicious last 5 days of Kartik called as Bhishma Panchak. So in this wonderful, wonderful week, we are so fortunate to have the association of a very exalted Vaishnava, amidst us, His Grace Rohini Priya Prabhu Ki Jai, Hari Hari Bol. So Prabhuji has been coming to Cincinnati for many, many years now. He's been giving us an association. So we are so fortunate that he is again here with us today. Prabhuji is very exalted Vaishnava, like I said, coming all the way from India. He travels all over the world. He's a disciple, very sincere, ardent disciple of His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, who is one of the very, very beloved disciples of our founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So Prabhuji is a doctor by profession. He studied his MBBS in India, in Maharashtra, and then he was attracted by the purity, of course, of ISKCON, and he joined in the early 90s, so almost more than 30 years. He's been practicing Krishna consciousness, and he, like I said, he travels all over the world. Especially he counsels, he guides, professionals all over the world, and with main focus around youth. So he was also the president of the ISKCON Youth Forum in Chowpatty, and right now, like I said, he is here with us to give us his wonderful association in this very, very auspicious week of Bhishma Panchak in Kartik. So let us welcome him by chanting from our bottom of our hearts loudly Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Yes, Mataji inspired everybody to raise their hands now. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Ajnanatirmirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahiyam Dadati Swapadantikam Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaeva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. It's all right. Today we will go back roughly about 5,000 years ago to the beautiful land of Mathura. So Mathura is a holy place which is very much revered through all ages as the land of devotion. Because devotion is sweetness personified, the land of Mathura, this holy tract of land, is also imbued with lot of sweetness. In Sanskrit, that which is sweet is called as madhur. Therefore, actually the land of Mathura is very madhur. So it is Mathura. So the land of Madhura mellows. But there used to be a demon of the name Madhu. Horrible person. So of the four brothers in Treta Yuga, the age of Lord Ram, of the four brothers, the youngest, Shatrughna, he came up to Lord Ram and he said, my name is Shatrughna, which basically means that my enemies are terrified of me. I very easily defeat my enemies. But I have never gotten an opportunity to prove that I am true to my name. So please let me go to this forest of the Madhu demon, Madhuvan, and let me punish him. So Shatrughna had come to this forest and he defeated the demon Madhu, killed him. Madhuhanta. One of Shatrughna's name is Madhuhanta. He who saved the people from the atrocities of the demon Madhu. So now Shatrughna established his kingdom in this beautiful forest. And he, by his wonderful qualities, he made the people living in that tract of land feel very, very happy and comfortable. So since then, that place is called as Mathura. So about 5,000 years ago, a young lad, about 10 years old. He was very intrigued by this place. Some of his friends, they convinced him that this is an interesting place to visit. Or maybe he himself had done research on ChatGPT. He had found out Mathura is a beautiful city. So he told his father, Baba, he addressed his father as Baba. He said, Baba, this time when you go to pay your taxes in Mathura, I would like to come with you. So Baba said, you have to ask your mother. She has to agree. So he goes to his elder brother. He says, Dada? His brother says, no, go away. He says, no, listen to me. He says, you're up to something, I don't want to be a part of it. He said, Dada, you're such a wonderful person. Everyone trusts you. People have so much faith in you. All right, tell me, come to the point, says Dada, his brother. Please ask mother that both of us can go to Mathura. That was not his plan. When he talked to his father, he said, I will be. But he knew that his brother would be better suited to convince his mother. Or rather, he knew that his mother would not listen to him. So the elder brother goes to mother and says, Maya, addressed the mother as Maya. Maya, Kanha and I would want to go to Mathura. So Maya said, Thou, you are the eldest of the family. Why do you come up with such preposterous suggestions? We've never seen the city. And you know, Baba will be there with us. We'll listen to all of his instructions. And don't worry, I am there. I'll take care of Kana, the little one. So the mother agrees. The father takes them to Mathura. Now he has messaged all of his friends on the group. They had called their group the Indomitable Boys. Something like that. Hey, all of us should go to Mathura. Yes. So they all convinced their parents, each from every family, a male member was going to file their taxes in Mathura. So, see, they had ChatGPT, but they could not file taxes online. They had to do that in person. The State Department is always a little slow, isn't it? Yeah. So all of them prepared to go to Mathura. They reached the city. The king, Nanda Maharaj, sets up his camp. The little one comes up to the king, who's also his father now. He says, Baba. He says, yes, son. We will be very good boys. I know. What do you want? He says, whenever you come up to me and talk so sweetly, I know you have a demand. What is it? We just want to go and see the city. He says, all right, take thou with you. He says, yes. So Dauji, who is famously known as Balaram, he gives instruction to all the boys, behave yourself. Everyone says, okay. They go down the city lanes. Mesmerizing. Young boys from the rural heartland, all they have seen is tall mountains, huge forests. Suddenly they see the concrete jungle. They're like, wow, skyscrapers. They've never seen anything beyond 2 levels up. It's like 5 levels, wow. Many things happen on the way. One incident that stands out is an elephant. Trained assassin. About 5,000 years ago, elephants were trained to be fighters in war. Not all of them. So there was special training for them. They knew how to crush an entire platoon, a horde of elephants. Obviously, they needed a mahout. They needed someone who could control them, give them directions, a rider. This elephant belonged to the special forces. The elephant seals. You know the seals, trained commandos. So this elephant was a trained commando. Lethal. Comes down the very path that these young boys led by Balaram. Meanwhile, his little brother, Krishna, somewhere along the way, 10 meters in their journey, he's already taken the lead. He's right there in front. So Krishna and Balaram see the elephant come towards their party. Kuvalyapid. The entire city has emptied the roads. Because the elephant had quite some reputation on social media. The army was like that, put so many ads. We have the most trained assassin, the dash, dash, dash of the enemies, you know. Kuvalyapida. Krishna goes, looks at it, hey, an elephant, let's ride it. Friends are like, go for it. This is what happens when parents don't give access to their children to lots of social media sites. They have no idea who Kuvalyapida is. Maybe it's a good thing, not giving access. So to cut the story short, bang bang, some little maneuvers here and there. The elephant has two huge tusks. One of them is pulled out by Krishna, the other is pulled out by Balaram, and they use a tusk to beat that elephant to pulp. The elephant is dead. The elephant was actually trying to finish them off. So these elephants, they had been manipulated by AI. So they had these chips inserted into their frames, and remotely the drone operators, they're controlling the elephant's moves. So the elephant was definitely there to finish off these boys, beginning with Krishna and Balaram. But Krishna and Balaram, they put an end to the elephant. Everyone goes, Hari Bol, Jai, Jai, victory, victory. Krishna and Balaram, they're like, yes. They don't have many opportunities to pose for pictures, right? Splash, headlines. What do you think? Now that Kovalyapida is gone, what do you think? You know, the reporters are out there on the street. So someone shouts out, oh, what to speak of this elephant? We would consider them to be great heroes if they come to the Rangashala. So Krishna and Balaram like, a Rangashala? That sounds very exotic. The name itself is so interesting, Rangashala. Wow. Basically the Rangashala is the equivalent of the gladiators arena. You know, where the gladiators fight. That is a Rangashala. They enter this arena. Huge stadium. And it's super packed. Because the common public has come to watch great fighters duel. Something like the, what is it, WWF or something like that? WWE. Yeah. Sponsored by the great Kansa, the king of Mathura. Everyone's enjoying this? Okay. The boys enter. The king is right there on his high seat, King Kansa. All glories to Kansa Maharaj, goes the west end of the stadium. All glories to Kansa Maharaj, the east end of the stadium. Kansa is like, let the game begin. Everyone's like, what game? Immediately, the center of the arena is the center of attention for the entire public as they watch two beautiful, handsome young boys looking as delicate as flower petals. It's as if beauty personified is dripping off every limb of their body. An artist's dream, a poet's muse. Krishna and Balaram. So everyone forgets they've come here to watch a fight. They're like, wow. Is this a beauty pageant or something like that? I mean, such handsome boys. Enter Chanur Mushtek, You know those ogres, what are they? Those big stomping creatures that enter any fighting arena, stomp, stomp, stomp. Chanur and Mustik come like that. Their names are Chanur and Mustik. Krishna says, "Thou, I think there's going to be a fight." Right to the point. Balaram says, "Really?" He's like, "Why?" Krishna is like, "Just enjoy. Have fun." Balaram says, "All right." They do high fives. Face Chanur and Mustik. Krishna says, "I'll take this person. I like Chas. You take moose." Chanur is fighting with Krishna, Mustik with Balaram. They make a few wrestlers' moves. And then Krishna says, "I'm getting bored." Smashes him. Left, right, left, like that. Chanur's gone. Why are you laughing so much? Balaram says, "If you can do it with your right hand, I can do it with my left." He goes like this. Mustik is defeated. At this point of time, this is where we also have to participate. So you have to repeat after me, okay? I'll recite, you repeat. Is that all right? Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanora Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. Did you understand what we recited? Those of you who did not understand, please raise up your hands. Then I'll explain. What it means is that after this lecture, each one of you has to give me $100. $100 each. That's fun, isn't it? Not for you, for me. No, that's not the actual translation of this Sanskrit verse. Vasudeva Sutta. So the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, when he appears as the avatar, Supreme Lord descending in this world, avatar, he comes as a son of a very powerful kingsman, a prince, Vasudeva. A prince of the Vrishni dynasty. So therefore Krishna is famous as Vasudeva Sutta, the son of Vasudeva. But just because he's somebody's son, just because Sir Donald Trump is someone's son, doesn't take away the fact that he's a president of the United States of America. Right? Most powerful person on the planet as of today, in terms of political clout and power. True? So he's someone's son. Generally, sons are sons. The idea of a father's son or a mother's son brings in warm feelings. But when you speak of the president or a very powerful ruling authority, there is awe and reverence. Correct? Hence, Vas, the poet here, the composer says, Vasudeva Sutam Devam. Vasudev's son is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Deva. And as Deva, what did he do? Mardanam. Mardan means you love this word. Do you like this word, killing? Mardanam means put an end to or stop. Mardan means stop. You know the stop sign? It is speed mardanam. So the Sanskrit name for the stop sign would be speed mardanam. Your speed has to come down to 0. So it puts an end to whatever momentum your vehicle has. So Kansa Chanura Mardanam. Kansa Mardanam, Chanur Mardanam puts an end to Kansa and puts an end to Chanur. But we've only heard about Chanur as of yet. What about Kansa? Poor Mustik is feeling left out. He is not being mentioned in this verse, right? Because this verse is speaking about Deva, who is Vasudeva Sutta. Vasudeva Sutta is also Balaram. Vasudeva Sutta is also, Balaram is also the son of Vasudeva, born of Rohini. So Vasudeva's son, Krishna, is born of Devaki, one of his 8 wives, and his son, Balaram, is born of Rohini, the other of his 8 wives. Right? But Devam, so this is Krishna. So Krishna was so generous in letting Balaram handle Mushtik. So the composer does not make any reference to Mushtik. So who would we want to be killed by? Krishna or Balaram? Because then our names would come in this verse. I hope none, right? We don't want to be killed. We want our material desires to be put to an end, isn't it? Right? But then if we put our material desires to an end, that is an end to our existence, correct? So what do? We just play it safe. We let Krishna make the call. We are very careful of making sincere prayers. What if it comes out to be true? Isn't it? A lot of us have chanted Hare Krishna today. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We are sincere in not chanting this sincerely. Because if we chant this sincerely, in all sincerity, if we chant this prayer sincerely, then we'll have to do service. That is a very haunting idea. Like Halloween idea. Service, my God. We like to engage people in service. That's an easier proposal. Therefore, everyone wants to be a very nice devotee so that they become senior devotees so that we can engage people in service and no one can engage us in service. Amazing strategy. So now we are trying, we are making all attempts whenever possible, whenever we are consciously awake, that, my dear Lord, please let us engage in your service and not be distracted by material desires. You try and make those prayers. Like in this August gathering, I can see except me, all of you have made those prayers. I'm just speaking of myself. The black sheep. So Krishna and Balaram, they fight with Chanur Mushtik. Now Kansa is seeing his best of fighters. The recently crowned world champions in wrestling, Chanur and Mushtik. Undefeatable. They are gone. He snaps his fingers like that so that all of us can stay awake. How does Kans know what we are doing? 3. Kuta Shala Toshala. 3 wrestlers jump into the arena. 3 against 2. The outcome is the same. Krishna and Balaram are standing there, the 3 wrestlers are down. Kans is so agitated because he has invested so much money in these 5 stocks, and suddenly Krishna and Balaram has crashed the market completely. Kans can see all of his investment gone. He's basically contemplating jumping off the skyscraper building. But then he says, before I jump off, let me try and steal from others. Typical Kansa. People like Kansa, even if they suffer losses, they know of ways of how they can steal from other investors. Throughout this, Krishna and Balaram drive them out of this kingdom, capture their father Nanda Maharaj, kill Vasudev, kill Ugrasen, capture the entire Vrishnis and put them into prison, and usurp all of their properties. When Krishna hears Kansa go raving mad like that, he's like, oh, this is the end of the Game of Thrones season 8. The mad king has to go home. He jumps into the stands, to the high dais of the king. He catches Kansa. Now, I leave it to your imagination, by the throat, by the neck, by the collar, whichever way. Gets hold of Kansa. And with one forceful throw, he throws him right down into the middle of the arena, onto the wrestling ground. And then, he just finishes him off, just like that. Just by capitulating him into this trajectory, throwing him right into the middle of the arena from his high seat, Kansa is gone. Now, if you're a fan of Srimad Bhagavatam, this is where you feel a little let down by the Srimad Bhagavatam. Come on, give us some nice fight. Chanur and Mushtik have fought. Kuta, Shala, Toshala. I mean, you don't even know who they are. They fought, and Kansa is gone. He's a king. The Srimad Bhagavatam says, hey, I did something, I tried my best. What is your best? You see, before Krishna reached the dais and caught hold of the king, Kansa had already jumped up from his seat trying to run away. Kansa takes about five steps back, pulls out his sword and says, Krishna, don't come near me, don't come near me. Trembling with the sword in his hand. Krishna goes, shh. The sword is gone, he picks up Kansa, throws him. Bhagavatam says, that's all I can do. But we have a very, very dear well-wisher, all of us. He knows that we crave for action, just as we crave for nice sweets, nice prasad. Craving for action. Right? We like to hear gossip, and gossip has to be juicy. So it has to be action-filled gossip. If it is not action-filled gossip, how can it be Gram Katha? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he advised his wonderful friend and follower, Raghunath Das. He advised him, Gramya Katha na shunive. One must not listen to gossip. But we want to be servants of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We are not friends of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? So that advice may not apply to us. Unfortunately, it does apply to us. So Srila Prabhupada knows that we want some action. This is our dear well-wisher, Srila Prabhupada. So in his rendition of the wonderful activities of Sri Krishna from the Srimad Bhagavatam, when he presented it in a concise form, the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, he says, Krishna pushed down Kansa, straddled his chest, like you straddle a pony or a horse. So he straddled his chest. So Kansa is a 6 foot 10 inches man. Krishna is probably 4 feet at that point of time, 10 years old. He says, giddy up, giddy up. Straddling his chest, and he punches him. How dare you want to capture Nanda Maharaj? How dare you want to kill Ugrasen? I have not even met my grandfather as of yet. And you want to kill him off? Punches him. Kansa's life force is gone. It leaves his body. His life force is like Hare Krishna, Krishna. His life force says Hare Krishna to his body. Like when we take leave of devotees, what do we say? Hare Krishna. So Kansa's prana vayu, his life force, said, Hare Krishna Kansa Maharaj, it was not very good to be associated with you. I'm leaving. So took shelter of Krishna. Because at the moment of death, Kansa saw Krishna. And his complete attention was in Krishna. Krishna gave him his blessings, liberation. But the Vishnu Puran, the most wonderful Vishnu Puran, felt that the people, the residents of Mathura who were sitting there in the stadium, these residents of Mathura were not convinced whether Kansa was still alive or was he really dead. So the Vishnu Puran ji, the great Vishnu Puran, called up Srimad Bhagavatam Puran, Srimad Bhagavat Puran, and said, hey, the audience needs to be convinced. Srimad Bhagavatam said, Ruko jara, please wait. I'll let you know what happens. Krishna caught hold of the beautiful, flowing, silken, shampooed, fragrant hair of Kansa. And he dragged his lifeless body around the stadium. And when people saw Kansa being dragged around, they felt relief. Because Kansa had given so much of terror in the heart of every single individual that the kind-hearted souls of Mathura who never knew anything but compassion in their hearts, even their hearts felt relieved seeing Kansa's lifeless body being, it was like terror being, they were visualizing terror being subdued. A terrorist was dead. All right. Is there a significance to this story? So, in the scriptures, Kartika na samo maseshu. Of all the 12 months of the zodiac, of the calendar year, the month of Kartik stands apart. The month of Kartik is the best. And therefore, in the month of Kartik, it is very important that we listen to the exploits of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Our ancestors in our spiritual lineage, we call them as acharyas, great teachers, powerful visionaries, deep realizations they had, spiritual realizations. They state that Devaki, as the mother of Krishna, is devotion personified. She is Murtiman Bhakti. She is a personified form of devotional service. Because it is devotional service that attracts Krishna, it is devotional service that gives us Krishna. So Mother Devaki is personified bhakti or devotional service. But devotion personified has been captured and jailed by Kansa. So bhakti is not freely available. It is only by the mercy of Krishna that there can be a jailbreak. So Kansa, who has jailed, on whose orders Devaki has been put into jail behind bars, Kansa represents fear of devotional service. Bhaya. It is fear that keeps us away, or it is fear that jails, puts behind bars, constricts our natural proclivity as spirit soul to be devotionally active. The natural propensity of every living entity is to serve Krishna. Great saint and author Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he makes a statement. Jivera Sharupa hai Krishnera Nitya Dasa. The natural inclination of every living entity is to serve Krishna happily, uninterrupted service unto Krishna. That is a natural proclivity. But in illusion, we imagine Krishna to be matter. And we imagine material pleasures to be satisfying to our heart. So Kansa is this fear that if I surrender unto Krishna, then I will have to give up all of my material desires. So who is powerful enough to help us get freedom from this fear? Kansa Mardanam. One who can destroy Kansa. The fear of devotional service. Srila Prabhupada writes this in his purport too. Kansa represents that fear. So when we pray to Krishna, that is the prayer you made to Krishna. Oh Krishna, please come and finish off all my material desires. And God forbid, if that happens tomorrow, I hope you don't feel sorry about it. Like your wife or your husband wakes up tomorrow and sees you, oh Krishna, where are you Krishna? Where is Krishna? Kotai, Krishna. Your wife is like, that's only in the drama that you do. We are presenting it on Gaur Purnima. But then you do not give up. Or your husband says, relax. We have to finish our morning chores. And you're like, where are you, Krishna? Kotai. This is the result of you fortunately chanting this verse today. And if it doesn't happen, it's all right. We are used to it. We've been chanting Hare Krishna since so long. There's not much change that we can see except that we just finish off what we are supposed to do, tick the box. So other than that, there's still hope. The hope is somebody who's just like us in the same boat is going to save us through devotee association. That is the hope. It's like you're in a boat and you have a hole in the boat. And with devotee association, you feel safe because the other devotee is going to save you. The other devotee says, I have a solution. And that other devotee starts making another hole in the boat on the other side. And you're like, will that work? He says, or she says, yes. The water will come in through here and go out from there. Come in through one hole and flow out the other hole. Perfect Krishna conscious society. Hence, Srila Prabhupada warned us that in devotee association there should be no prajalpa. Non-essential talk, filter it out. Have only essential conversations. So, presently we are in the bright moon phase of this present month, the holy month of Kartik. And congratulations, because yesterday was the day that Krishna killed Kansa, which is celebrated all over the planet and the universe as Vijayadashmi, where Krishna kills Kansa, Kansa Vadha. Just as Ravan Vadha is celebrated as Vijayadashmi, similarly Kansa Vadha, Vadha means the end. So the end of Kansa happened on this particular bright moon phase day, the day of the bright moon, 10th day of the bright moon, 5,000 years ago in the month of Kartik. So Kartik Shukla Dashmi is Vijaya Dashmi. So happy Vijayadashmi. And today is happy Ekadashi, Kartik Shukla Ekadashi. So we haven't, as right now we are feeling so very excited about Vijayadashmi and we haven't gotten over it. And the excitement of Kartik Shukla Ekadashi comes forth. So what is Kartik Shukla Ekadashi? I have only 5 minutes, so it's going to be the rendition of Kartik Shukla Ekadashi story is going to be super fast. So in the kingdom of Vidisha, which is a holy city right in the heartland of Bharatvarsha. Vidisha is a city of Vidushas, Vidushi people, spiritually very, very astute. Therefore the land is called as Vidisha. Present day indoor, not outdoor. Vidisha. Ruled over by very, very saintly king, Rajarshi, Rukma Angada. Just as Rukmini, her very existence embodies such love and excitement for Krishna that she is Rukma in color, very bright red. Like she's so translucent that the blood flowing through her body gives its tinge to the skin color. Rukmavati, Rukmini. So Rukmangada. His wife, Sandhyavali is basically the most auspicious of all times, Sandhya. And Avali means series. So, of any day, according to this culture of Sanatan Dharma, the Sandhya is the most auspicious time for spiritual evolution. Sandhyavali. Perfect as a queen for King Rukmangada. Oh, that watch is a little slow. The clock. It's not a watch, clock. Sorry. I'll still stick to 5 minutes. They have a son. The son's name is Dharmangada, the very embodiment of religious principles. Rukmangada was somehow or the other inspired by Srila Prabhupada. Our Srila Prabhupada, you know, Krishna says, many, many years ago I gave this knowledge to the sun god, etc. So Srila Prabhupada is present there. I just made that up. Because being inspired by philosophy, he made it mandatory for everyone in his kingdom, whether they like it or not, to fast from food and water on Ekadashi. He said, you have to fast, you have to fast, you have to. People are like, why? Can we just at least have, potato chips, fries, Gauranga potatoes, cheese, cream? No. That you can have only in the Kali Yuga times, when great saint known as Prabhupada establishes this movement. You can have the luxury of that, but in my times, fast. And the fasting has to begin after lunchtime, the day before Ekadashi, that is Dashmi, the 10th day, and it gets over the evening of the 12th day, Dashmi. So practically you're fasting for 48 hours. People are like, we want to leave the kingdom, we want to leave the kingdom. He says, anyone who enters the kingdom, it is a one-way ticket. You cannot leave. For thousands of years he ruled and everyone had to fast every single Ekadashi. 2 times a month. People really did not want to live long. They are so eager for liberation right there and then. Because the king had read Srila Prabhupada's books. He said, on Ekadashi you should fast. Because Ekadashi is the day of Hari. Hari Vasara. The day of Lord Hari. Total fast. No food, no water. Somebody asks, so can I take lemonade? It's not water. No. No drinks. And no food. Yamaraji was not feeling happy. Chitragupta was a little relaxed, his assistant. Because anyone who left their body under the rule of King Rukmangada would go to Vaikuntha, spiritual world. Whether they willingly accepted Ekadashi or did not accept Ekadashi. Whether they were happy doing Ekadashi or they were not happy doing Ekadashi. They did the fast. So even if unknowingly you fast on Ekadashi, the benefit is you go back to the spiritual world. So all of them are getting liberated. Yamaraj is like, can I file for unemployment benefits? He goes to Lord Brahma. He says, Lord Brahma, this is happening. Even the unqualified people are getting entry into the spiritual world. Brahma says, what can I do? Even I, Brahma, I worship the Supreme Lord, Sri Hari. And directly or indirectly, if you have dedicated some service to Lord Hari, you are guaranteed a place in the spiritual world. That's good to hear. So the guarantee is there. When you encash it, depends on you. If you have done some service to Lord Hari, you have to encash that guarantee. So you want to do it this year, next year, this birth, next birth, 10 births. That is up to us. But the guarantee is there. He says, so then should I just close down office? What should I do? Tell me what I should do. What is my service? And how can we be sure that this actually is beneficial to living entities? So Brahmaji says, all right, let me test King Rukmangada. So he creates from his mind a beautiful, beautiful maiden whose name is Mohini, the enchantress. He tells her, please approach Rukumangada, entice him, test him. And he goes, whispers something into his ear. Basically, he gave the format of the question paper which would come when Rukumangada would sit down for his examination. So she knew exactly what she had to do. Rukumangada got interested in her. How did he get interested in her? So he felt that he had ruled the kingdom good enough, well enough. Now he should hand it over to his son Dharmangada. So he does that. Dharmangada being a very, very loving son, he refuses because he wants his father to stay, but he understands that this is desire of his father, so duty comes above such familial love, especially if you're in the king's family. So he accepts that position, he retires, goes to the forest, there he meets Mohini, or Mohini actually comes to meet him. He's attracted to Mohini, they decide to get married, so Sandhavali gets a message, you're going to have a co-wife living with you. She is little aghast that he had taken retirement, pension benefits, and now he's coming back to work. What does it mean? But she is a very decent human being, so she welcomes them back into the kingdom. And when she is back into the kingdom, Mohini makes the king go gaga over her. Totally enchants him. And the king says, whatever, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, to whatever desire she expresses. One fine day she tells the king, I want to eat. The king says, all right, go ahead, but I want to eat along with you. The king says, not possible, it's Ekadashi. I want the entire kingdom to eat. The king says, no, the entire kingdom cannot eat. They have to fast. He says, why are you not fulfilling my desire? I said, you can eat. I'm not stopping you from eating because I love you so much. Have you heard that? Sometimes you love someone so much that you give them some concessions. I'm giving a concession. You can eat. She says no. He says, I'm sorry. Somehow, even after being distracted by her beauty, he still is firm on following the vows of Ekadashi. She says, all right, if you want to stay adamant. King says, well, what can I do? This is a vow. I cannot take back my vow. I cannot let my citizens take back the vow. I cannot let my son's citizens, because now he's the king, take back the vow. I want them to follow the vow because this vow is very beneficial. If you want, you can take my life. I'm ready to give up my life. I don't want to give up my life because I want to spend time with you. I want to live every moment of my life with you. But if it is not acceptable for you that all of us do Ekadashi, then I offer my life unto you. So she said, okay. So this is going to be some barter right here, some barter here. This for that. Then all right. All of you can do Ekadashi, whatever you want to do, it's all right. But in return, I want to make a deal. In return, I need something. He says, whatever it is, I give it to you. He tells her, she tells him, chop off the head of your son, the king. He says, what? Why is he involved here? He is the king. She says, well, he's doing the same thing that you're doing, forcing everyone to fast on Ekadashi. Chop off his head. So the king was very, very truthful. He is shocked. He's not wanting to say yes. His son comes into the picture. He says, Father, you've taught me to be truthful. You've taught me to follow the principles of truthfulness. You've taught me that a king should lay down his life for the welfare of others. I am the king now. You're not just my father, but here you are under my protection as a king. So I have to, as a king, according to your teachings, which I hold dearer than life itself, I have to accept whatever comes in the way in performing the duty of a king. I offer my head, if that is what Mother Mohini wants. He takes out his sword and offers it to the king. And there is another king who's trapped into a situation because of a vow and because of his attachment. Picks up the sword and brings it down on the neck of Dharmangada. The sword turns into a garland of flowers. Lord Vishnu manifests there. And he says, right now, since you have already decided to give up your life, your son is also ready to give up his life. You, your wife, and your son are coming with me to the spiritual world. And this is the wonderful story that glorifies the Ekadashi on the day of Shukla Ekadashi Tithi in the month of Kartik. The Skanda Puran glorifies this as the benefit of doing not just Ekadashi, but the greatness of Kartika Shukla Ekadashi. The Supreme Lord generally he sends his people and his airplane. But here he comes himself because this is Deva Utthani Ekadashi. It is also called as Prabodhini Ekadashi. It is also called as Hari Bodhani Ekadashi because this is the day the Lord wakes up after his devotees have put him to sleep. He wakes up. In other words, he is personally present here on this Ekadashi. It is known as Devottana Ekadashi or Deva Utthani Ekadashi or Prabodhani Ekadashi. And how does a Vaishnava calendar mention it as? Utthana Ekadashi, which means we have to all stand up and chant Hare Krishna now. Utthana means get up or wake up. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Okay. We can take some questions if anybody has any questions, comments, reflections for this session. Mataji's usually start off here.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. So Prabhuji, wonderful class. So प्रभु जी मुझे पूछना था कि मैं हिंदी में बोलती हूँ कि अभी भीष्म पंचक चल रहा है तो बहुत सारे डिवोटीज है जो भीष्म पंचक में कुछ करना चाहते हैं तो व्हाट यू विल सजेस्ट व्हाट इज योर ओपिनियन ऑन दैट
कीजिए
मतलब
So the question is that, see, when the Lord wakes up, basically it means that we can start going about our whatever we have put off because the Lord is sleeping. So the Vaishnav tradition is to start off with marriages. Because according to the tradition, marriages don't happen during this 4 months of Chaturmas. So why not get the Lord married himself? So we start off with Tulsi Shaligram Vivah. That happens. Ekadashi onwards, 5 days of celebration of Tulsi Shaligram Vivah. And because this is such a wonderful occasion, the devatas, the denizens of the heavenly planets, are so happy, they decided to do Diwali. So this is called as 5 days of Deva Diwali. This is Deva Dipavali. And a few devotees want to do Bhishma Panchak because they're happy that they can do austerities. So it's marriages, Bhishma Panchak, take your pick. Is that all right? The vows of Bhishma Panchak are recommended according to the Vaishnav calendar. And if you are very much inspired, please go ahead.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Is it all
Hare
right?
Krishna. Yeah.
Mataji wants to take a Bhishma Pratigya. Hare Krishna. Okay, any other questions? Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. My question is, why did the Lord take the king's wife with him when he asked for the king's son's head?
So, I did cut the story out. When I was narrating the story, I did it very briefly. But Sandhyavali, the wife of the king, was very much instrumental in helping the king resolve this issue. She was like facilitating this entire conversation or interaction between King Rukmangada, his son Dharmangada, her co-wife Mohini. And when Sandhyavali when Rukmangada had asked her permission to take retirement and go into the forest, she had said that, my dear king, you will go into the forest, but then I have to stay back here because you've not asked me to come along with you, and that's all right. So I will stay here since that is your desire, and I will just focus on serving Krishna, that I'll do devotional service. So her sacrifice, her dedication, her faith in traditions, her devotional sentiments to the Supreme Lord, all of that were already very attractive to Krishna. So Krishna said that, when he appeared, he said that, why shouldn't I become a little more popular? One free with two. So along with, she deserves, actually, she is the most deserving candidate for liberation. And the son and the father, who are her closest of acquaintances, connections, if they are getting liberation, it is, she is the rock on which these two personalities, they express all of their emotions. She is that shelter from them as the wife and the mother. So the Supreme Lord wants to express that even if it doesn't appear, it is not very clear for the world to understand your contributions, I understand. I know your contributions. With your father, with your husband no longer alive, your son no longer alive, you'd rather want to be with them than stay back. So I'm going to take you back to the spiritual world too. Only and only based upon your merit. The other two are being benefited by you also coming along with them. They'll need you. That's the premise that the Purana explains. That's how she got the benediction to Sandhyavali. Is it all right?
Any other questions? This group seems to be a little quiet. Hare Krishna Prabhu, yes. Good. You have the mic.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. It was really like a 70mm movie, especially Kamsa Chanurvardhanam. It was really amazing. Prabhu, one basic question. Why the name of the month is Kartik? ChatGPT could not convince me. Just trying to... Why the name of the month is Kartik? Is it because
this
of Kartikeya?
month, sorry. Yes, there is the understanding that, but even before Kartikeya, the month was known as Kartik. It got more embellished by the achievements of Kartikeya. All right? It's like even before Janmashtami was celebrated, Janmashtami still existed. Because Krishna is always the son of Nanda Baba and Yashoda Maiya. So they always celebrate his birthday. But when we celebrate it, it just embellishes that sentiment. Our sentiment, it just embellishes that, right? Okay. So Kartik, every month, according to the Vedic Panchanga, is given a name based upon the constellation that is predominant on the first day of the moon's phase. So the first day, the Pratipad. So the Kritika constellation is predominant in this month. Therefore, the month is known as the Kartik month. That which has the Kritika constellation, Nakshatra, predominant. The previous month has the Ashwin Nakshatra prominent. Therefore, it is called as the month of Ashwin. The next month will have the Mrigashira constellation predominant. Hence, it is known as Masanam Margashirshoham. So, it is called as Margashirsha. Similarly, the Pausha Nakshatra, therefore, Pausha month. I think ChatGPT must have brought that up, right? It did, yes. Okay. Yes. So that's how the months are known in the almanac, the calendar, the zodiac. Should we stop?
If there are no other questions, then yes. So let's all thank His Grace Rohini Priya Prabhu by loudly chanting Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Thank you for
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you for awakening our consciousness or lifting our consciousness on this day of Utthana Ekadashi so that we can lift our consciousness. And I think if my memory serves right, I know like Mataji was asking what can we do special, because I remember when Prabhuji, like I said at the very beginning, Prabhuji has been coming here for many years. And if I just reflect last three times I think he's been here, he talked about, Shabari's story when we were at C1. And last year when he came, he talked about Madan Mohanji, C2. And today is all about Kartik, so it's also SMK, special month of Kartik, so in that sense. But I remember very nicely that when I moved to Cincinnati almost 10 years ago, Prabhuji was here around that time somewhere, I don't exactly remember the year, but he inspired us, just like he said today about the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, when we chant the Mahamantra, somehow he was also building some anxiety, but the power also comes, the mercy of the Acharyas of our Guru Parampara come through Vaishnavas. So I remember when we moved to Cincinnati, we were still chanting only 8 rounds at that time. And then that time Prabhuji had come and he inspired us. I'm sure it was not Kartik that time, but he came to Cincinnati and he inspired us to chant more. So that time I remember we increased our rounds to 12. So like that, like Mataji asked, if anybody wants to take any pratigya, today is the day. Yes, Prabhuji want to inspire others also so they can increase their chant. No, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about, she's an inspiration for everybody. But yes, anybody else who's chanting less than 16 rounds, you can take that pratigya on this auspicious day of Bhishma Panchak to increase your rounds. There you go. See, there is inspiration always from devotees. So who wants to increase their number of rounds of chanting today? There is 1, 2, there you go. See, Prabhuji came and with his inspiration already 2. That's it? Only 2? Today he said it's the 10th and 11th day.
Nobody wants liberation from
There you go. Yes, Prabhuji.
Can I give an offer? If you're chanting 16 rounds, then please chant 1 extra bead. 16 rounds and 1 bead of Hare Krishna.
Hari Hari Bo.
That is doable, right? And it's extra. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hari Bo. Aarti. Any other one? Yes. Yeah, so we also want to take this time to recognize anybody who's here for the first time. Very, very auspicious month of Kartik. Yes, we have one family here, looks like. So if you could just let us know your name, where you're from, and how did you hear about us?
My name is Soman Roy. My wife Musumi, son Ayush Roy. We live in Mason. This was the nearest temple. I just wanted to check it out. Soman. Yeah. I live in Mason. Yeah. West Bengal and Bihar. She's from Bengal.
Let's welcome this wonderful family, Shobin Prabhu and the family, by chanting Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So we have every Saturday program. Please just keep joining us. Mason is not very far. Many of us are from Mason, so you have company. Okay, anybody else here for the first time? All other look like familiar faces. Okay, wonderful. So, any other announcements?
Hare Krishna. So, I just want you all to know that Manas Prabhu and his family is moving to India because of unavoidable circumstances. And they have been doing lot of services for our center, as we all know. Nityanandani Mataji have been doing lot of service for Govindas. Wherever we needed, she is always there. Decorations, she always does. Manohar Krishna Prabhu, he have been leading the Kirtan department. He have been doing nice Kirtan. We have been singing Kirtan and inspiring all other smaller ones to sing Kirtan and everything. So they have been doing a lot of services. I would just want to request you that on this Kartik month, if we all do a sincere prayer, so they might come back again in a month or so, right? So we all have to do sincere prayer for them, so they come back again, and we need them. Our congregation need them. So let's do that. Hare Krishna. I just want to, I want to thank the whole family. As Satya Govind Prabhuji said, there's little one, Aryan. He collected for 1 year, $1 few dollars, and $172 he collected in his piggy bank, and he gave all $172 for the temple congregation, right? And he's built a temple, right? So I just want to thank all of them from ISKCON Cincinnati congregation. Thank you, Manohar Krishna Prabhu. Thank you, Nityanandani. Thank you, Aryan, and thank you, Arush. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Yeah, he will do. We will get an opportunity here today. He will sing the Gaur Aarti today. Hare Krishna.
Okay. One other announcement that Jerry Prabhu reminded is we posted in the WhatsApp group, we are going to celebrate Gita Jayanti in the month of December. December 13th is the specific Saturday when we'll be celebrating. So if any of you are interested in reciting Bhagavad Gita shlokas, we want to, as a congregation, we take this opportunity to all come together, and then we take parts of Bhagavad Gita and then we all recite. So if any of you are interested in that, and again, reach out to His Grace Jerry Prabhu, who's here. And then he'll be basically preparing a schedule as to how we'll be splitting up that. Okay. Also today, as on the altar, we're also celebrating Gopashtami, which was earlier this week on Wednesday. But you see many wonderful devotees here, dressed up as Gopa with the Gopa turban. So that is also wonderful. There is also not just the elder gopis, but also little gopis, so you can see. So that will be some fun that you can watch after the Aarti. But if there are no others, and yes, in terms of prasadam, as we all know, we all come here and we have, like Prabhuji said, today, even though it's Ekadashi, we will have wonderful prasadam, as always, in this movement that Srila Prabhupada has established. So today we want to thank 2 anonymous donors who come forward and sponsored the prasadam on this auspicious day of Uttana Ekadashi. And they choose to remain anonymous. So again, we are grateful for them, for their contribution, and for staying and for not taking any name, fame, and recognition. Okay, so let's chant Hari Bol and thank those 2 anonymous donor families. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Okay, so that we'll do after the. All right, so now we'll stand for Aarti. And we'll do Damodar Ashtakam prayers as well, offer ghee lamps.
नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानं नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानं यशोदाभियोलूखलाधवमानं हरामृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृतिगोप्या परामृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृतिगोप्या रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रायुग्मं मृजन्तं करं भोजयुग्मेनाशात्तङ्कानेत्रम् मुहुश्वासकम्पात्रिरेखङ्ककण्ठा स्थितिग्रीवं दामोदरं भक्तिपथम् इति दृक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तमख्यपयन्तम् तदीयेषु तग्नेषु भक्तेजितत्वं पुनः प्रेमतस्तं शतावृत्ति वन्दे मोक्षं न मोक्षं वधिं वा न चन्यं वृणेऽहं वरेशदपिहा इदं ते वपुरनाथ गोपाल बालं सदा मे मनसा विरास्तं किमन्ये इदं ते मुखाम्भोजम् अत्यन्तनीले मृतं कुन्तले स्निग्धरक्तस्य गोप्या मुहुशुम्बितं बिम्बारक्ताधरं मे मनसा विरास्तं अलं लक्षलाभे
मुहुशुम्बितं बिम्बारक्ताधरं मे मनस्य विरास्तं अलं लक्षलाभे
नमो देव दामोदर अनंत विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुग्गजलाभिमग्नम्
नमो देव दामोदर अनंत विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलाभिमग्नम्
कृपा दृष्टिवृष्ट्याति दीनं बतानु गृहनेश मामज्ञमिदक्षतिहस्ये
कृपा दृष्टिवृष्ट्याति दीनं बतानु गृहनेश मामज्ञम् इध्यक्षिदृश्य
कुबेरात्मजाौ बद्धमुपययद्वा त्वया मोचितौ भक्ति भजौ कृतौ च
कुबेरात्मजौ बद्धमुपययद्वा त्वया मोचितौ भक्ति भजौ कृतौ च
तथा प्रेम भक्तिं सकाम्य प्रिया च मोक्षे ग्रहो मे दामोदरे
तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयाच मोक्षे ग्रहो मे दामोदरे
नमस्ते स्तुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिधाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायाथा विश्वस्य धाम्ने
नमस्ते स्तुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिधाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायाथा विश्वस्य धाम्ने
नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयाय प्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवयतोभ्यम्
नमो राधिकाय त्वदीया प्रियाय नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले भजमानम्
नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले भजमानम्
यशोदाभियो लोकैलाधवमानं परामृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृतिगोप्या
यशोदाभियो लोकैलाधवमानं परामृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृतिगोप्या
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hey Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Jai Gara Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
दामोदर अष्टकम की जय, हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय, हरि बोल,
हरि बोल.
Let's offer our obeisances. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivajaka Ashtottara Shatashi Srimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. ISKCON VBT Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivajaka Ashtottara Shatashi Srimad His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki. Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki. Naam Acharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki. प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की श्री वृंदावन धाम मथुरा धाम की श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की श्री गंगा माई यमुना माई की तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की समवेत भक्त वृंद की कलयुग धर्म श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की समस्त गौड़ गुरु वृंद की नीताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. Okay, we also celebrate our appearance day, birthdays of our devotees, and if anybody is celebrating their birthday this week, come forward. But we have Atharva, who's this little devotee. You will always see him serving prasadam very nicely every week, and every Saturday he will be there offering you the plates for the prasadam. So we are celebrating his birthday. Atharva, are you here? Where is Atharva? Haribo, yes, Hare Krishna. Yes, Hare Krishna. And anybody else celebrating their birthday this week? Okay, so let's. Where is Shaman Pandit Prabhu? Do we have a cake? Yes, so let's get that. Shamanand Pandit Prabhu is the one who told me. And if he said it, should be there. If not, we'll at least sing the Kirtan. Yes, I think it's there.
Only you will have to announce the cake is not of fasting, it is for kids.
Okay. So this cake is not Ekadashi friendly. So we are all friends of Ekadashi, Tithi. But yes, this is okay. So those kids who are not doing Ekadashi fasting, of course, they can have this. Manohar Krishna Prabhu's birthday is also in November, but you are leaving, so please join. Join. Haribo, yes. Okay, let's chant Hare Krishna mantra and celebrate this auspicious occasion. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Hari Bol.
You should feed him. I will. Yes. I cannot. Yes. You don't need to eat him, but you can feed him.
Hari 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 Bol. Thank you, Atharva, for your wonderful service every Saturday in helping serve the prasadam to all the devotees. Okay, dear devotees, so now it's time for prasadam. Anything else?
I can make that announcement for C2. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I will not take a lot of your time, dear devotees. Just a quick announcement. as you all know that while we are doing our regular programs here, we are working on getting permission for C2, our center at 8800 Governors Hill. So just want to give an update that we got the electrical work done there. We got the electrical inspection that got passed. The final inspection for the building is on Monday. So we will see what that comes out to be. So let's pray that passes, and then we will know what the next step would be for our C2. So we had one meeting about 4 weeks ago. It was on Zoom, where we kind of gave an update of where things were, where we were thinking, where we're going to go. After this, and wherever we get it, in about maybe a week or so, we'll have another meeting where we'll give an idea of what we should do, where we are, and so that everybody can give input. If there are any questions that you have, please feel free to reach out. We are also going to display our financial positions that we are trying to do, and for the month of October, we'll update it next week. So we'll have, as of today, the previous month. Today, it's a very auspicious day also. One of our devotees has taken Srimad Bhagavatam, Tasha and Jennifer Mataji. So please give a big Haribol to them. Please pray. There are many devotees of our congregation who are suffering from something or the other related to the present socio-political situation. So we talked about Manohar Krishna Prabhu and his family needing to go to India for some time. But there is also a couple of other devotees who have lost their jobs. They are struggling to find something. So please pray. Prayer is very, very powerful. Pray from the bottom of your heart that something or the other happens, and so that we can all come together and we can stay together as a community and help each other. So that's my sincere request to all of you. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Yummy prasadam is served, so first come, first serve basis. If the prasadam is too good, it may not last. So I would encourage everybody to go to prasadam line as soon as possible. Hari Bol. Thinking about starting a business. What type of business? Whatever you want to start. We have got like the position we are in.